Okay, let's look at the homework 7.4, 7.5, problem number 2. Alright, so let's look at the partial derivative of g with respect to y. Alright, so let's do that. Alright, so we're going to just take the partial derivative with respect to y. So let's see, so g, maybe I'll use a different notation. Partial derivative of, say, g with respect to y would be, alright, so here outside function is an exponential function, so you just write down exactly the same thing, so e to the x over y. Then by chain rule we have to multiply by the partial derivative of the inside function, which is x over y with respect to y. Right? So if you don't like the way it's written, we can always change it to, say, e to the x over y. Right? Then x is just a constant, so we can just put it actually outside of the derivative. Then we can take the partial derivative of 1 over y, which is, I'm going to write it as a y to the negative 1 power. Alright, then we can just go ahead and take the derivative. So you have e to the x over y times x, right? Derivative of this guy is put negative 1 in front, so it's a negative y. Raise it to the, subtract 1 from negative 1, so it's negative 2. Alright, oops, so we have, we can rewrite it as, maybe I would write the negative in front, and x is on top, over, and y to the negative 2 power, so it's a y squared on the bottom. Then you have e to the x over y. Alright, so let's type this guy in. Alright, so we got negative fraction x over y squared, and then you have e to the x over y. Alright, so let's submit for testing. Alright, it came back and looks like we got this one correctly. Alright, that's it. I hope that this was clear.